don't know. I mean, we saw that Hysen and Sarme were in the winner side of top 8, which
Hmm.
maybe that means that they are more equipped, more ready, but they did lose to Galdianese, so who knows. Whereas Zyder and Fozey were able to make that comeback. It was a 5-game set. They did a really good job there. I don't know. I'm thinking, you know what? I don't really know, but I'm thinking with the Zyder switch up, I don't know. Well, I mean, now that we're looking at these legends,
Hmm.
Zyder did decide to go back to Wushang. I don't know if that was the move for him. We're gonna see
Maybe.
in this set. Maybe in the first game he's gonna see how he does with it, and if it doesn't pay off, he might switch back to Bryn. I don't really know. We're seeing a Sidra here. That's different. That's new.
Hmm. I just think
Leans.
Cannon's pretty good in twos too, and
Yeah.
that sword as well. So Sidra might do really well with the cross pick here. I'm not too familiar if Sarme did play Sidra in the last matchup. I could be mistaken, but I think
No, there wasn't.
overall this
Yeah.
it wasn't. Yeah, I think
There
overall this
were.
comp is pretty good from the red team.
Yeah. There wasn't a Sidra in the last set that we saw there that they had. So this is gonna be different. This is gonna be interesting to see. But I love watching sword gameplay, so I'm excited for this. Maybe there's going to be a lot more cannon gameplay as well. So we'll see.
Yeah, looks like we're starting off in Demon Island here. Sarme on the cannon, getting rocked by Zyder right now on the spear. But oh my gosh,
Whoa!
Sarme with the potential quick KO. The ground pound barely just offset there, almost taking out Zyder. But wow, very strong start on the red team. Sarme actually taking no damage, little to no damage already.
Yeah, that was very quick and a close call for Zyder. He's still alive, though. So we're going to see who's going to take that first stock in the game. And it's looking like Fozey, but Fozey makes it back onto stage. They're very low health, and there it is. Fozey loses his first stock to Hysen. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen right now. Zyder gets that sig in. Really good reads by him. Sarme's trying to make a comeback onto stage, but Zyder is doing a really good job at preventing him to get back onto stage and gets that stock against him, which is huge. Doing that weaponless as well. Really good job by him. And there it is. Fozey gets that stock against Hysen. And they're doing a really good job here. Really impressive to see.
Very impressive to see. And Zyder, like we're talking about, he was holding to that onto that third stock. A little friendly fire with the down signature with Fozey. But overall, I think they're doing pretty well here. Blue team really bringing it back from that insane start from the red team, especially with Sarme leading the charge there. I potentially might predict, like you were talking about, a switch up from Zyder onto the Bryn. But I don't know, Fozey might be the one that switches off. Nice not doing too hot against this cop with the cross from the Sidra from Sarme and Hysen. But Sarme...
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Zyder is not able to get back onto stage, I'm pretty sure. And there it is. He loses that stock. And now Team Red is in a huge lead right now with barely any damage to them. Just fully taking on that final stock for Team Blue. It's not looking too good right now.
Not looking too
and there
good,
it is.
But Zyder...
Oh!
Wait a second.
Gone.
Wait a second. Not what I was expecting. Very well from Hysen. The capitalize and a D-light and a Sarah gets a double knockout. Potentially not quite. Dang, very good catch from the spear on Zyder. But he's got to take 3 stocks and I think he just said, let's go next.
He said, no, I'm not winning this. We're going on to the next thing. But Zyder did a really good job there. But it wasn't enough because Hysen and Sarme did such an incredible job holding that lead there. Especially with those stocks in the middle of that game there, they just knew they had it there, and it was just over for them at that point. And Zyder just said, "GG, go next." We're on to the next part of the series or the set, and now we continue. Hopefully, they'll be able to come out a lot stronger. And it's looking like Zyder does the switch to the Bryn, which is so exciting. I love to see it. And Fozey's on Kaya now, so. We're going to see what's going to happen right now. They did such a good job in the previous set with this. So maybe this is what they need to get that win in for a game.
Yeah, potentially might be able to get that win in the game. The Zyder switch up to the Bryn is, proved to be really strong in the last set that we watched. And we'll see how that does. It looks like Sarme and Hysen, in the lead of the set so far. But given that, how strong the Bryn is in the hands of Zyder, this could definitely change here in game 2.
It's definitely close to being a situation where Team Red is going to lose their first stocks at this point. Fozey and Zyder are doing a really good job already with this change comp. And wow, what an incredible down sig for... Wow, that sig by Sarme just finished it off against Fozey. But Zyder is not giving up. He did lose a stock, but he did get a kill in as well, which is really important at this point. We're going to see if they're able to make a comeback.
Dang, Veggie, yeah, that reverse down signature on the sword there really was so impactful. And Sarme doing so much right now, putting so much work in and a ton of pressure against Fozey with this cannon. And I feel like that's a great thing that that's about cannon. You know, you can put a ton of pressure when you get those reads going. And a ton of momentum. Beautiful downer. Fozey might not be able to make it back here, but he does. It's looking pretty grim for the blue team right now, bitch.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. And there it is. Fozey losing his second stock. He's down to his final one. Zyder is very deep in the red at this point. And wow, incredible read and punish by Sarme.
Oh, man.
He's just doing so much work on the Sidra. It is really incredible to watch right now. And Fozey is trying to get back onto stage. And he manages to do that with Zyder getting that finish off against Team Red. And now we are trying to see if they're able to even it out a bit. Sarme is holding that 2 stocks to him, which is really important.
Yeah, super important. Zyder and Fozey both at 1 there. It's not, again, looking too good, but if they're able to even it out and take Sarme down to 1, it is very possible for them to bring it back here. Very well played. Both players on the blue team trying to get as much damage done as possible, trying to get that knockout on hysen. That's actually also the best case situation. Then they do it. They take hysen out, and it's a 1v2 situation, but Sarme still holds 2 stocks here.
And Zyder is very low in health right now. It's really important for him to stay alive right now because this 2v1 situation can finish it off for Team Blue. But Sarme, we've seen what he does with the Sidra. He has been doing a really incredible job here. But will they be able to team combo or something? We're gonna see.
Yeah, and I feel like in these situations, it's really important, the synergy and the follow-ups from the players with 2. So in this case, the blue team, are they able to capitalize against Sarme, or is Sarme going to be able to clutch this up and take out potentially Zyder first or Fozey? It's hard to say.
They are both they're all very low health at this point, but is that going to be enough? No, Sarme is still alive, trying to get back onto stage, and Zyder's trying to finish it off here, and there it is. Team Blue takes the win there to even out the set. We are now at a 1-1 situation. Look at that damage.
Wow,
you know,
yeah.
Both from Sarme, I would like to point out, both from Sarme and Zyder, because even though Team Red did lose, wow, what an incredible Sidra play that we were seeing there that entire game. Really well done, just a great performance. So even though they did lose that game in the set, he just did a really great job. And now we're seeing Fozey switch from Kaya to Orion. So I don't know what this is going to mean, if this is going to completely change the game here, but maybe this is what they need to get that extra oomph and win this next game in the set. I don't know what's going to happen here. We're seeing hysen is back. He's still on cross. We're going to see if this is going to really work out for them. They decide not to do any switches here, so it's just Fozey switching to Orion.
Yeah, it is Fozey switching to Orion, and, you know, another spear character at that. We'll see how that does against the red team, Veggie. But, you know, the Black Knight, it's looking pretty strong right now, so we'll have to see. It's looking, we're 1-1, I believe, in the set, so we'll see how this goes in Demon Island.
Yeah, we're gonna see right now. Off the bat, Zyder getting some hits in against Team Red. Right now, it's looking even though, so we'll see.
I feel like this is such an important game of the set too, Veggie, because this determines who has the lead here. They're both even 1-1, and a beautiful ground round from Zyder, putting that axe work in against hysen.
I don't know if you were watching that, but hysen was in a very vulnerable situation there, and they just really did a good job at punishing that. So kudos to them. Hysen is now down a stock behind everyone else, but Fozey and Zyder are very deep in the red. They can easily lose their first stocks. There it is. Fozey losing his first stock in the set. And Zyder's still trying to hold on and getting some damage in, seeing if it's too late. But there it is. They both lose their stock, and it's just Sarme holding on to all 3 of his stocks at this point.
Yeah, and we were talking about earlier how important it is to hold these stocks. A beautiful combo here, but gets interrupted by his teammate, actually Hysen, with that end light. Contributes to the downfall of that 3rd stock on Sarme. Will they be able to bring it back here? Hysen in 2 stock red. And again, another friendly fire side air on the sword.
Ooh.
He gets taken out by Zyder. Sarme
Fozey
almost getting taken on the left side. This is not looking good for the red team.
No, definitely not right now. Team Blue is really pulling it out here, doing an incredible job. Fozey loses that stock there. He runs out of options, and Sarme does an incredible job at punishing it. Just really good reads here that we're seeing.
Yeah, very well placed reads here. 2 stocks and 1 across the board. It's pretty even. Fozey had 1 stock on the left side. No options from Hysen. This is looking pretty even again, so it's hard to say who's going to be able to take this one. And it goes to show, like, this is a great set, the great matchup between both of these players, and the winner of this will determine the pace of the future games of this set. It's 1-1 right now.
Yeah, it's very even, very close, but it is elimination bracket, so we're going to see what's going to happen.
Ooh, Zyder tries to get that ground pound with the axe off the side. Fozey with the interrupt on the down line.
Hysen
and now
with a great read. That was such a good situation to get out of for him. It was not looking great. He's holding on really well at this point, and Fozey's getting some damage in as well. We're going to see what's going to happen right now. Fozey trying to get back onto stage.
Sarme with the assist on his teammate. It's anybody's game here. Fozey or Hysen might be the one that gets taken out here and make it a 1v2 situation. They're trying to find that stock there, and almost gets it with that D-Light neutral air. It's hard to say. Whoever gets that first stock is in a huge lead, and there it is. Zyder's the one that gets taken out.
I was expecting Zyder to be the one to last in this situation, considering his health was looking a lot better. But right now, it's up to Fozey to win this 2v1 situation. And is it going to be enough, though? Because Zyder and Hysen... Sarme and Hysen are still in. And that ground pound doesn't finish it off for him against Sarme. Oh, what a great... Oh, no. Sarme makes it back onto stage. And there it is.
Wow.
Fozey is done for in this game. And wow, what a great game there to witness. It was so close. But
that was close. That was insanely close.
Red just pulled it out and managed to get that win in there. Really great reads, good punishes, just incredible gameplay. It was really good to watch.
Yeah, Fozey actually got taken out there by a well-placed weapon throw, so props to that as well. But we've seen Fozey clutch a 1v2 before. Even in this tournament, the last set they played, he was able to clutch that 1v2, so it was definitely in the books there for it happening. But well played again from Sarme and Hysen to really take out Fozey. A very strong threat there in that situation. We are 2-1 in favor of Sarme and Hysen. We'll see if Zyder and Fozey are able to bring it back. We see a character switch and an actual double Bryn on the blue team. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we're seeing, as you're saying, a double Bryn. No more Cross in this situation. We got Kaya now. So maybe this is what they need. I see Fozey switching Legends a lot. I don't know if this is going to be good or bad for him in the long run, but we're going to see if it works out. Maybe Zyder's like, yo, come over here. Try out Bryn right now, because this is really working for us. So we're going to see if they're able to bring it back in this situation.
Yeah, great follow-up. Sarre into the Sig there on Fozey on the axe. And like you said, yeah, maybe they're communicating, saying that maybe the mirror on Bryn, or just the double Bryn, might do the job that we need against this team, against Sarme. And a beautiful ground pound takes him out. Zyder and Fozey against the 1v2 here. Tries to get that read up, but doesn't quite get it. Sarme at 1 stock down. Oh, Zyder missing the dodge. He gets taken out there.
What a lost stock there. Yeah, that was just really unfortunate for them. But you know what? They still hold the lead right now, with Fozey holding on to all 3 of his stocks. Caster Curse, there it is. Sarme finishes it off. So we are back to even gameplay that we're seeing right now.
That was almost
Zyder
so clean.
is so close to losing that stock there, and it might be. He's trying to get back onto stage, but Fozey is just 3v1ing situation against
Unfortunate.
So unfortunate. Not only did he ground
team
pound,
combo,
but then he hits him, and then Zyder loses that stock. I'm sure Zyder's really upset right now. And there it is. Fozey loses that stock as well. It's not looking good. Team Blue was doing so much better before. I don't know what happened.
Uh-oh, the synergy
But
on the blue side is falling apart as
it
we see them
is.
hitting each other time after time from both teammates here. I feel like it's just falling apart. They need to really
Oh!
coordinate and focus
my
up here.
God.
Zyder with the dodge on the right side and a beautiful
is.
knockout with the ground pound on Axe Veggie. They could bring it back here.
They need to get that stock against Hysen if they want to bring it back, because Hysen is the only one left with 2 stocks at this point. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen right now. And Fozey is so close to losing his last stock, and there it is. Fozey is out of the game. It's up to Zyder right now. There are 3 stocks on the team red, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull it off. And there he is. He gets a stock off of them, but it's still a 2v1 situation. It's not over.
It's not over quite yet. Oh, very good. Gets interrupted. The ground pound might have killed him, but a neutral stick instead does the job. And that is it. Sarme and Hysen takes the win of the set.
I just
Very
know,
close.
I just
Oof.
know Zyder is upset right now. There is
Oh,
no way.
man.
There's no other way to put it. It is so unfortunate. That stock that he lost against from his own teammate, that was so painful. It just, at some point, I don't know what happened, but the team synergy was not there for Team Blue, and Team Red did such a good job at punishing that. They just knew that what they had to do, and it worked for them. What great reads that they had there. They just did an incredible job. It was a great set, but unfortunately it wasn't enough for them, for Team Blue and Sarme, and they just, look what he was doing with Sidra. It was just so incredible. And that legend switch as well that we were seeing there with Hysen, that paid off, you know? No more cross, switch to Kaya. It worked. So it was just interesting to see.
Yeah, very interesting seeing the double Brin didn't do quite enough what they needed. And like you said, the synergy kind of fell apart near the end of the match. I do believe they were starting off pretty strong. You know, Zyder with that early KO with the ground pounds. He did actually a couple of those throughout the tournament, or during that game of the set. But well played, good tournament run from both players, Zyder and Fozey. Remarkable players, but you know, they get taken out in this one. So